Alright, we're here. No bonuses, and we're gonna go ahead and get it out of the way. I'm not doing it with Enma. Enma is not very good if you don't have either New Year's Kaira or Fudo Boy Gold. I swear to God, my dog walks every time I start talking. Whatever. So, this throne has 2.02 million HP. That's a lot. That's a whole 100k more than last time. And, closest I've gotten was within like 40k, and that was with everything literally perfect. If I get like absolute perfection and like the highest end damage rolls on the Soultimates, it's probably possible with this team, but I'm not doing it. That being said, if you want to give me the funds to go New Year's Kaira whenever the EX coin returns with them, feel free to go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. But if you're not gonna, then you're just going to have to accept that Enma's probably not going to be used for a pretty decently long time. This is kind of it. We're probably going to have 2.1 million HP next time. So starting off with tribes that actually exist, we have the Heartful team. Heartful has a benefit this event because the stage is eerie. So they get, like, I think it's 10% extra damage. Them and Charming do. So, pretty cool. I swear, every time. But anyways, we get kind of bad luck this run because Orihime Natsu decides to not do a very good job. So what I do usually is link a Dolyu and a Yotsuba when I do this, so that way I at least have them. Orihime Natsu decides to inflate 2 more Dolyus. That's the most useless thing you could have possibly done. Thanks Orihime Natsu, awesome. So we then just do some EX popping, we then do Fever Extend. And yeah, we still win pretty easily. Like, obviously, I could have done better. Could have actually done enough damage to beat the stage before exiting Fever Time, but didn't really care to. So here we do Summer Setsuna, but because it's not a G Soultimate, it's just barely not enough. So we do Yotsuba as well, and then, you know, we win pretty easily. Very good tribe when you have Summer Setsuna, believe it or not. Next up is the Charming tribe. Charming is... I don't like using Charming, never really do, because Shuka and Keikure's Dojin just never appear enough from my experience. Like, I swear, it's just them. No one else has this problem. It's just those two. I don't understand, but it's whatever. They said they have tribe advantage, so they still win. So, you know, I don't even have to really explain it. It's standard Charming stuff. We get a bunch of Blizzarias here, so I can do an extra Soultimate, except because of the way counters line up, I don't really actually get an extra Soultimate. So, we do Blizzaria. Blizzaria is really freaking good. As you can tell, we go from 400k to 778. Pretty cool. And then we just spam this a couple of times, get the perfect bonus balls in order to get the freaking Komaki Komami. And then we just do Inflate 4, and then, yeah. We pop the big Puni, and then link a big Puni, then do this, and that's still not enough. This throne has that much HP. No, wait, yeah, it is. I'm thinking of a different tribe. 2.07, but we have 1 more hit left. Yeah, it's kind of a lot. Next up is Mysterious. Now, Mysterious actually took me a couple of attempts because I tried using Fubuki and General Suzaku. Didn't really work, so I just brought Spectre on. So, yeah. I got, like, really good redrops with the Fubuki thing. I got, like, 4 Aqua Ultimates back-to-back, but that just wasn't enough, apparently. So, we have Spectre here. Spectre is pretty good if you can get her Soultimate to do what it do. And by that, I mean your characters have to actually, you know, show up enough. Doesn't happen all the time for me, because of course it doesn't, but whatever, who cares? So, you know, we spam Spectre as much as we can. We EX pop Spectre, Okumo Spectre, Arle, no, I think we do an Aqua here. Yeah, we're at the point where Aqua just starts out-damaging her. So now we're going to do this, then we're going to do Mika because EX pop is cool, and we'll have an extra Soultimate, I guess. Then we do Arle, get Aqua Soultimate, you know, link as much as we can, although I think I only link like 7 here. Yeah, I don't know, whatever, I guess. I use an Okumo, and then, oh, you know, that's it. We win. Barely don't. 1.99, so we decided to do an Aqua, and then, you know, we win. Pretty cool. I like Mysterious. I didn't have to do the Fever Loop stuff. Let's go. Next up is Slippery. This took 1 try, because it was weirdly lucky, like, seriously. So, you know, it starts off like a standard mysterious, not very much Kegare Zolchitins, whatever. We get Asu redrops, you know, 2 of them's pretty nice. Then we get a lot of Kegare Zolchitins, weirdly enough. Then we, you know, do some attack buffing stuff, and then get more. So, we kind of just get a lot of redrops. It's really, it gets crazier. So, we do the little thing, you know, the link stuff so that way I can have Asus. And then we link some more, do an Asu. And then Asu decides he wants to do a good job and gets a Seiryu. So we pop all of the Asus and then do it again to get as big attack buffs as we can. I always like to pop the Asu before I do Seiryu, so that's pretty cool. And you know, just look at the big numbers. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's really just it. Pop that, do Seiryu, you know, cool. And then I think we do a Santa U, and then that's just it. I popped some more just in case there was another one. And then as you can see, Santa U is doing a brilliant, what was that? 225 or something? I don't know. She did something. She's a triple Z. That's pretty impressive for a triple Z, if I'm gonna be honest. Next up, we have Eerie, potentially the final time I use this variation of Eerie, because now Arachnia exists, who has Revive. Only problem is that it's not really that big of a buff because she doesn't have any skill to help get her ultimate. I don't know if Asu is better to use as the 5th character. Maybe it's Mimi. Maybe it's still BD for big damage. I don't know. I'm going to test it next event when I'm not in a Sudokai because I want as many Y points as I can possibly get. So here, I definitely could have done this better. I think I took 2 normals. I didn't pay attention, honestly. I kind of just record these one and done so I can get the video scheduled and all that. So here, you know, we do a bunch of linking and stuff. Do I get popped by that? No, I don't get hit by the damage wall. Let's go. So I don't get the Taicho Ray. I don't do it because I'm just a little bit too fast. But then we do an EX pop. Then we do Marine. Then we do BD. And then we do a Taicho Ray. And then as you can see, we just barely lose. I mean, we don't lose, but barely live. If I got Taicho Ray's G Soultimate, I could have waited till Fever Time and we would have been fine. Next up, we have the Tough team. Tough is one of the 2 tribes with tribe disadvantage, meaning they do 10% less. Turns out that's kind of a lot for Tough. Like, even despite having Rem of, you know, 10% damage less against 2 million HP thrown, that's kind of a lot. I mean, they still win pretty easily. It wasn't very difficult. It took like, I think this only took 2 runs because I just wanted to get into Fever. Because I messed up the freaking Rem thing. I linked 3 Puni instead of 2, so it was just it was weird timing, so, you know, whatever. This could probably be easier if you use the, is it Hangetsu or Mangetsu? I think it's Hangetsu. Hangetsu the healer. That's what I'm going to go with. It better be at least. So, if you have her, maybe it's a little bit easier, but, yeah, it's just kind of standard Tough. You know, we get another Asu, you get friggin' Future Ren, do the Ren thing twice, pretty cool. I get pretty lucky here, and I managed to get, I guess Ren redropped, because I get Future Ren's G Soultimate, which, actually gives me a perfect amount of damage, because now, you know, even after the Fever Extend, we still haven't killed, so Rem being able to do, like, I don't know, she probably does, like, 80k or something, I don't remember. 100k. That's not terrible, but, you know, could be better. Should be. Speaking of tribe disadvantage, we have Brave, and believe it or not, they don't really care, because they're just that good. Now, because it's a Sudokai, you know, I don't really want to be doing these. I still do it anyway, because, you know, I enjoy doing it, but I enjoy getting Y points more. So, I don't bother getting the run to look pretty, because, you know, I want to get back to autoing. Enma's attempts took like 40 minutes out of my time, so I have like a whole hour of autoing that I just missed out on because I was doing this. So you better like and subscribe. You better. So anyways, I get into Fever Time a little bit too fast, so Megumin's not going to fire in Fever, which doesn't make a difference. They still do insane amounts of damage. So, you know, it's kind of just, it's just whatever. We just kind of, you know, play. We do it's the same thing I did last time, except now their numbers aren't as insane because they're tribe disadvantage instead of tribe advantage. Obviously, Super is going to be critting because she's goated like that. And, yeah, it's really just it. I was waiting, hoping Megumin would fire because I wanted to see how much damage they do, but I don't care to check. So, yeah. We actually get Maras outside of Fever Time, too. But as you can see, even though they've done like 1.4 million damage, Megumin's going to be able to finish it off pretty easily. We didn't even trigger the revive, so cool. Yeah, pretty neat. And now we're going to finish up with Shady. Shady is that team where I can just go in and just know I'm going to win, but how much I'm going to win by is unknown. This is actually not really that good of a run. I remember because I triggered the revive, which was whatever. I mean, it's 2 million, and I didn't, like, this is kind of just a bad Shady run. It's as simple as that, you know. They're stuttering all the time, I swear. So there we go. Fire a Jane, we get the heal, pretty cool. Actually saves the run, I guess, so, you know, another reason why Jane's so good. Cool, I guess. If I wanted to actually link my Suise's, I could have gotten to Fever Time faster. Jane fires in Fever, so obviously I had time. You know, it's not really that difficult to win with Shady when you have Jane. She's very good, so, yeah. So anyways, I guess that's basically it. I'll let this run finish up. Shady takes the longest because, whatever. Doesn't really matter because they win very easily. So, with Fire, so, could have easily gotten to Fever Time the first time faster. Could have been better. Well, whatever. They still win very, very easily. Shady's just goated like that. I used to hate Shady, and now I love Shady because I have the best team. So, yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, and get back to autoing so that way you can get your Y points for the potential of like multiple collabs coming up, because that's just how this game works. Anyways, yeah. Cool, I guess. Yeah, drone's cool. Didn't get a single befriend in these attempts, so big sad.